in at 6. Yeah, so sorry Richard, I might not get much done on the 240Z today because I've got a couple of things I need to do. I've got to take the Apple CarPlay head unit out of Challenger and put the factory one back in it because I've decided I'm going to do the deal on the Patrol. This is a great car, but to me, I don't need a wagon. I need a ute more. I miss the more modern luxury features like the power windows and stuff like that, but the Patrol's going to be a bit more fun, I think. Yeah, so yeah, I've got to take the factory head unit out of this, and then I've got to clean up some of Ella's mess because she was on heat for the last 3 weeks and she's dropped blood everywhere. So I've got a bit of cleaning up to do around the backyard, around the back door of the house. So yeah, that's the fun stuff. I've got to do that today. I might get a little bit done on the 240Z, but we'll see what happens, guys. All right, I've got some work to do, so I'll see you in a minute. Anyway, guys, the day is nearly over, so I didn't really get to touch the 240Z at all. Well, I did. I walked past it and I touched it, but I had one of those days. I was going to get out here and spend the full day on it, but I thought I'd better do some domestic stuff for a change. Sorry, Richard, but I'll get back onto it next week. Yeah, I had to clean up after the dog. And then I had a big mow session of the whole block, which is, it's a big block to be mowing with a push mower because my ride-on is knackered, stuffed. So my plans, I bought the 620 down from the top shed to talk about the future because as I said before, I've pulled the pin. I'm going to take that Nissan Patrol as my new work truck. The 620 was my work truck, but yeah, I'm going to retire it to more fun duties. I mean, I love the car, it's a great car, but got to make sacrifices. Well, it's not really a sacrifice, I guess, because I'm still going to use it and it's going to be fun. So much fun. We'll get into the plans on what I'm going to do with it. First thing is, I've got to fix the rust. Rust is quite scary. It's another reason why I've got to take it off the road. Yeah, that's not good, eh? That's got to be fixed before I race. That's no drama. It's not going to take much to fix for a person like me, but it's like that in all four corners of the cab. Hang on, I'll just see if I can... No, I can't do it and hold the camera, but I can actually lift the cab and move it a little bit by hand. So it's not safe for racing. It's not safe for the road. So yeah, something's got to be done. Okay, the inside bench seat, that's not very good for racing for obvious reasons. But I'm going to look around for a cheap race seat. But until I can find something I can afford, I'm just going to put that in. I actually found that on the side of the road. So there's a pair. I was going to put them in for road use, but didn't realise when I picked it up that one's missing the actual seat brackets. But I'll put that one in by itself. Anyone who knows what that's out of, let me know. Yeah, that'll be for the temporary seat. So yeah, seat's going. The dash, I don't think they're very heavy, but I'll take everything out from under the dash that doesn't need to be there, like I'll pretty much gut it. Yeah, because I still want it to look cool. I don't really care too much about winning. Just want it to be something interesting and fun. Now the biggest power mod I can do straight away without spending any money is taking that tray off, because that's got to weigh at least 300 or 400 kilos. I had the ute on the weighbridge and it weighed 1200 kilos, so if I can lose 300 or 400 kilos I can get it under 1000 kilos, which isn't too bad at all. With the back end design, gonna sort of go with the Formula One style inspiration. Gonna have no ute tub or tray. I'm just gonna cover in where the tail shaft is for safety, probably with sheet metal. So I'll probably just run it up over the top of the chassis rail, the sheet metal, just to cover up the tail shaft. And then I might put up a big 2-poster drift wing, just for shits and giggles. But yeah, get rid of the tray, probably put a different diff in it just to get a wider track. And I'll show you I've got some big wheels out here. Because I'm broke, I'm going to start with these because they've got tread on them. I'll wear these out. I've got a set of these. Front ones aren't as big as the back, but yeah, that's a start. So it's not going to stay with those. It'll get something else eventually. But yeah. I've had all sorts of weird ideas, like getting a front wheel drive car and chopping the front off and mounting the motor on the back here, just locking the steering and having it rear engined. I mean, I could probably do both. I could probably do one in the front and the back. Who knows? I mean, LS would be good, put an LS in it. But for now, I'm going to take it out exactly as it is to Collinggrove. I'm not going to... Collinggrove is a hill climb circuit. I'm not going to take it on a closed circuit racetrack until I have got some disc brakes in it, because it's drum brakes at the moment and it's not a good idea on a closed circuit racetrack because brakes heat up pretty quick. And then you get brake fade and then you crash and burn. So yeah, what else? So yeah, I'm going to take it out as it is to Collinggrove hill climb, because you don't need much brakes on a track like that. With the tray on it, and then the next time I'll take it out without the tray on it, and we'll compare times, because they've got at Collinggrove, they've got the staged times like at the checkpoints, so I'll see how much faster it is to the first checkpoint, just for acceleration purposes, and of course the overall time, how much faster. And that's with the original J15 motor and column shift 4-speed. I'll run it until it blows, I think, which probably won't take very long, because it's got probably as much water in the oil as it has oil. I don't know how this motor just keeps running and running, and it never fails, because look at that. It just keeps going. It doesn't get hot or anything. It's crazy. But yeah, I'll run this until it dies, and it will. Then I've got a L16. I'll upgrade to that. Probably run that until it dies, because I don't want to spend money on it until I really need to. I'm just going to have fun. Yeah, engine bay, the whole car, aesthetics. I'm not going to go flash. Just going to leave it as it is. Probably put my YouTube channel logo on the side, and yeah, we'll see what comes of it, I guess. When one of these wheel studs, not sure which one it is, but one of them is just spinning around inside the drum. So I don't know how I'm going to get that. I'm going to have to hack at it or something. I might actually work out which one it is, and I might just weld something to it so I can grab hold of it and turn it. It's probably the best idea. Yeah, that's another thing I've got to work out, because I've got to be able to get the wheels off. So yeah, it still has registration, so I'm going to drive it until it runs out of registration anyway. Yeah, and then we'll get into it. It's going to be fun, I tell you. Could end up with IRS rear end, or it could end up with a Hilux stiff, or I'm not really sure yet. Whatever happens, happens. I'll play it by ear, put it that way. Day's nearly over, as I said before. So it's not really any point me starting to do anything on the 240Z, because by the time I get it all set up, it's going to be day over. So my shed's trashed. Rest of the day, I'm going to have a shed clean. And then that'll be it for the day. For the weekend, because it's Sunday. I have to go to work tomorrow. Alright guys, I didn't get as much cleaned as I wanted to. Only had an hour, so I'm getting hungry. I need to go up and eat. And yeah, anyway, I just tidied up this area over here, my toolboxes and all of that. Got some bench space back. Moved that windscreen. I moved the windscreen box from right there to over there, so I've got more room around that area now, and I cleared some space on my welding bench as well, and I swept the floor. So that was exciting. Anyway, yeah, so I'll be back at it during the week, fitting my timing chain to the L28, and then I'll clean up the timing cover, and hopefully my water pump will be here by the end of the week. Not that really matters, that can go on afterwards, but at least I can put the sump on, and then the motor's sealed up and I don't have to worry about it. I've got to do the rocker arms as well. So we'll see how far we get by the end of the week, but I'll leave it there. It's a shortish video this time with not much action. Just thought I'd tell you what's going on, and yeah, if you want to see what's going on with my racing, don't forget to subscribe and all that, and I'll catch you next week, guys. See you later.